Nobody really confronted me. I remember telling my cousin, I started following Jesus. He goes, "You're Jewish. You can't do that. You're Jewish." My immediate family never tried to out and out discourage me. I mean, my father said, why do you have to be so religious about this thing? Can't you just keep it quiet? And he was looking out for my welfare. I understand that. And, I have cousins. I mean, nobody really confronted me. I remember telling my cousin, I started following Jesus. He goes, "You're Jewish. You can't do that. You're Jewish." I mean, it just didn't compute for them. And it's not like they said you can't do that. And then I'm marrying a girl who loves the Lord, who comes from a Christian home, and but it was maybe 10 or 15 years later that I think my mother really appreciated the value of this, because she has seen things that had happened in my sister's life, things that had happened in my brother's life that weren't happening to me. And she had always warned me. She said, your kids are going to grow up just super rebelling because you have kept them, so constrained by your religious faith and things like that. And it was when she was visiting once when my daughter was 15. And I remember that she went up to the bedroom to talk with my daughter, and they were up there for a couple of hours. And my daughter at 15 was an amazing evangelist, my oldest daughter. She came out of that room and she said, "That's quite some girl you have." And so my mother had read the entire Bible back when I had first become a believer, back a couple of years into this. She read the entire Bible because she wanted to know. She read the entire New Testament. I asked her to do that. My mother's she was a very careful and thoughtful reader. And I said, "So what'd you think of that?" When she read the New Testament, she said, I don't blame them for killing Jesus after the things that he says. Who is he? This guy in his 30s to say to the religious leaders, "You're whitewashed tombs"? Who is he to oppose these men that have dedicated their lives to helping people? And if you think about it, Michael, that's exactly what you should say. If you have carefully read the Gospels, that's what you'd come away with. That who is he to say this to these people? And then I
Didn't
asked
mince
her,
words. Jesus did not mince words.
no. And then I asked her to read the Old Testament, something that most Jews have never done. Certainly Orthodox Jews do it. Many conservative Jews have done it, but the secular Jews have not. And so she read the entire Old Testament. And I said, "Well, what'd you think of that?" And she had some very strong words for the Jews after she read that. And so she had read it very carefully. And then after that time with my daughter, she started reading again the New Testament. And it was shortly after that that she came to know the Lord. I remember we always spoke. We would always speak together on Sundays. I'd call my mom and my dad every Sunday morning. And one day my mom said, she said, "Jimmy, you won't believe it." I said, "What happened?" She says, "I believe that Jesus is the Son of God." And she had been reading The Case for Christ that I had given her years earlier. She was reading the New Testament, and she was reading a intervarsity devotional all at once, and I don't know where she got that. And it hit her. She said, "I was reading in The Case for Christ, the crucifixion of Jesus, and it hit me. It hit me. He is the Son of God." And this is why I tell people, if you will read the New Testament twice, sometime in that, you're going to get saved. And I've seen this many times before, even with professors. So you read the New Testament twice, you're going to get saved. Sometime in that series, you're going to get saved. But anyway, that's how she came to know the Lord. And she was 72 at the time.